African folktale channels are no longer using those complicated thumbnails to actually post their videos. I don't know if you've noticed it. All those complicated thumbnails that are just too stocked up, they usually don't use it. That was then. If you notice recently, it's not really working like that again. Most people don't even add text to their thumbnails. You can actually add to yours, but it all depends on what is working. A lot of people have been asking for this request on how to make thumbnail for the African folktale content. Of course, I'm going to tell you what and what to do. But what you need to understand is that what works for channel A might not work for channel B. The fact that most African folktale content creators are not making their thumbnails complicated like before doesn't mean that people are not doing it right now. So you just have to try different things on your channel and then see what is working. That is number one. Number two, if you already have videos, you just have to check them, go to your analytics and check the ones that are working, and then you stick to it. But the truth is, your thumbnail is all about intriguing people. Yes, I have always said it. Make sure you have something that will make someone to say, really? How is that possible? Let me check. There should be something that should intrigue them, that should make them curious to see what you have for them. Don't summarize your whole story in your thumbnail. Related to title too. You don't have to summarize everything. You just have to make it intriguing. But in all this, it should not be a clickbait. I mean, you attract people to click, and when they watch, it's different thing entirely. No, that shouldn't be it. But there should be something that should attract them and then make them curious to click. That is one. Then secondly, it should not be scattered. There should be a primary, a focus on what they should see. I know there are a lot of interesting things that happen in your story, but you don't have to put everything inside. There should be a center of attraction. All you have to do is to check that particular thing that will attract them and then put it there. If you want to use text, it shouldn't be the same text on your title. Use different text for it. And the text should be somewhere that is visibly visible. Not the one that they have to bring their eye down or up before they have to see it. It should be once they look at it, they have gotten whatever they want to get. It should not be that big, and it should not be small either. When I say it should not be that big, it doesn't mean you should just make it small. No, it should be visible enough that they will have to see it once, not straining their eyes to see it. That is if you are using your text and then position it on a good eye level place. You should follow me to the end because the last one is the main deal. The rest are just the foundation. Then the last one is what we should do. So this is how I do mine. I don't come here to tell you what I see people doing that is working for them. I tell you what is working for me. Although I'll first of all give you the foundation that will help you, because what is working for me might not work for you. But I assure you that 80% of it, if well applied, will work for you. So this is what I do if I want to post my African folktale content on YouTube. While generating your pictures, there must be somewhere interesting, somewhere intriguing that you can use as your thumbnail. I don't do much. I just start generating, and along the line, one of the things that is very good, emotional, intriguing, and straight to the point, that is it. And you can also tell AI, just upload your script to ChatGPT and tell it to give you a thumbnail idea on how you are going to do it. Although they might give you something complicated, but it will give you a clue of what to do, who and who to put inside. In your story from A to Z, there should be somewhere special, right? For me, I do high school African folktale. And in every story, there is somewhere very beautiful. When it comes to the visual, it is giving. And then when it comes to the concept, it is also giving. I use that particular place, right? Every story has it. Whatever your story is all about, there should be somewhere that should draw people to watch more. Let me just quickly take you to a rundown of what I am talking about.
You see this particular video, there are a lot of things that happened inside, right? While generating the pictures, you have to generate all the pictures before you start editing. So while generating the pictures, I saw somewhere that captured my heart. I positioned myself as the viewer, it captured me, and I was able to use it. So this is the video.
Through the hallway to the boys' hostel to unpack his belongings, he felt a soft touch on his shoulder. A beautiful girl with a beautiful hairstyle, standing behind him in the and happy. He couldn't wait to have a heart-to-heart discussion with her again. Alex and Olivia's friendship blossomed quickly. They spent...
There are a lot of scenes in the video, but I took one particular part to act as my thumbnail. Okay.
Wasn't as usual. As the term drew to an end, they spent their final days together at...
So this is the particular one I used. I mean, there are a lot of them. I use this particular one because it zoomed my story to this particular place. So I used it as my thumbnail. It's like describing a lot. The title was different, obviously. The principal tried to stop us, but he wasn't able to. Okay, the principal tried to stop them from what? But this visual is telling us that who are they? They are either lovers, siblings, twins, or anything at all, or study partners. The thing is just intriguing. They want to know who they are and why the principal was doing everything possible to stop them. So that was why I used this. It's not that there are no better clips, right? But this particular clip zoomed my story to a place that will interest them on it. It's not just about this one. Then look at this particular one. She thought her crush fell for her, but what she heard about him was, right? Look at it here.
Emma has always been invisible to everyone all her life. She is the kind of girl that sits in the back of the classroom.
There are a lot of scenes in this particular story too, but I choose this. I mean, she thought the crush was reading a book. You can see there is no write-up, no complication, just one particular scene, right? So after generating your pictures, after generating different scenes for your story, you can just come and choose the particular one based on what your story is talking about. I don't go to Canva, I don't go to anywhere. Maybe I go to CapCut to color grade, but I don't because my phone actually does. Just go to edit, put it on Vivid to make it better, right? And then this one is ready for my thumbnail. I'll upload it as my thumbnail. I don't do much. If there is a need for me to write something, I just write, zoom my story to a point that will attract people. One word, right? I'll just put a sentence there or anything at all. Put it anywhere better that once you look at this picture, you will know that this is what I want to watch. So that is it. Very simple. And trust me, it brings results.
You see how easy it is, right? No more complicated thumbnail. You don't have to stress yourself. As far as you generate pictures for your videos, I mean to make your African folktale videos, thumbnail should not be your problem. It's just you knowing the right one to use at the moment. So if you are going to try this, tell me in the comment section. And if you have been trying this, you are seeing results, also tell me in the comment section. And if there's any request, any video request about African folktale content creation and AI, I bring AI tools that makes your journey easier on this YouTube. That is what I do here. If there's anyone you want me, any request at all, tell me in the comment section and I am going to do that for you. Thank you for watching today. See you in my next video. Bye.